Good morning, listeners. It's First Kings FX once again, and in Ugandan time right now it is 8:23 a.m. and today is 10th of October 2025. Here I'm to take you through the analysis on CADJPY, and we are going to begin from a monthly perspective, and we see what is happening there as we go down up to maybe 1 hour or 15-minute time frame. Meanwhile, later in the time of the day, we are going to have an employment rate and employment change at like news concerning CAD or Canadian dollar. That is going to be at 3:30 p.m. Ugandan time. So, since it's a Friday, we don't expect much like a reaction of, but then still we expect a reaction to happen at 3:30. So for that reason, when we go to CADJPY, we are going to analyze and know why I'm expecting something like sales today, not buys. So let's go to the monthly time frame, which I'm already on, and I take you through. So when we go here, we see that on a monthly time frame, markets show us from 2006. So from there we got a break of structure, then we got a change of character, a break of structure, and now the price is here. But now let's not go behind to focus on all this, but let's focus on this place around here. So what do we see? We see that we have marked our key zones. Of course, these are the previous lower lows and the previous lower highs, and then also, yes, the previous lower highs. So if you can see this, you see this, and you see this, we have marked them using the yellow lines. We see that this one was not touched or it was not mitigated, but we see that here it was mitigated just because of this fair value gap. When markets reached inside them and covered 50% of them, they went for a buy. And right now where we are around this zone. But now the most important thing that I wanted to show here is that when I draw my Fibonacci from this side behind here, where we had this serious sell, you see that markets are inside. What? Markets are playing from inside here. From inside here, they are playing from a crucial zone, which is level 71, 79. So to me, when I see that at the moment, since the market's retested in it very many times, I see very many reactions inside there. So when we got a weekly time frame, not forgetting before I leave a monthly time frame that we have a head and shoulder, pattern. This shoulder and head pattern, when it is seen in the market, in most cases on higher time frames, it signifies change in trend. So that's why I'm expecting sales also. So when we go to the daily time frame, the weekly time frame, what do we see? We see that markets are also retesting the same zone. But let's go to the daily time frame. Maybe we can understand something from there. We see that markets have been doing what? Have been pushing above from this place. They have been pushing above at around here. But now the thing that we have here is that these markets at one moment they came and did what? And took this liquidity, then came into this order block, which is around here. And after that, this is where we see that we got this at the opening of the week. We got this gap which happened around this place. But now we are looking for reasons as why we should sell. All right, so when I mark my daily time frame and I got the H1 hour time frame, you see we see that this gap at one moment has to be filled, and for that reason also we see that when markets reached around this 71, 79 zone, they started being rejected to continue moving above. They started creating patterns which show that bearish movements are starting to come in, and that's why you see that we have markets, they took liquidity here. Instead of closing from above, they closed from below. They came and retested the same zone, and then they started doing what? They started selling. This shows that there is a lot of sellers in the markets at the moment, so we have to prepare for sales. Also, what do we see? We see that after markets creating this and liquidity was taken, it created a higher high, a failed low, and it is continuing to form failed lows. So why would you expect the markets to buy from here, unless the only reason that could make you sell from buy, is when markets come back and break above this previous low, higher low, and then markets close from above, the candle closes from above, and then we get something of a sort. But until we get something of a sort, we are bearish. That's why I'm expecting that markets are going to move the previous lower low that we have, of course, which is going to be broken also because it's not that strong. It's around here, and we are expecting that the markets are going to move inside the gap and cover it. But at the moment, that is the low that we are going to use as our target. So when we see that the markets have come around this zone, which is level 109.157, we shall take our sales. And the pips that we have there around 171 pips to the sell side. So I'm expecting that if markets could retest around that zone and fail to break structure, any structure around that zone at 1 hour, I'll take my sales, and my sales will be coming to this zone 107.3402. That's where I'll be expecting to take my profit from. Otherwise, guys, I wish you all the best for the Friday. I wish you all the best for the weekend. All the best. Bye bye.